Welcome to my channel.
Hey, so Monday has arrived. I've spent most of the day in the garden pruning roses and cutting back a few trees. And finally, as the day's gone on, got into the greenhouse where it's a nice toasty 28 degrees. It was 36 when I first come in, so I think I need to get the automatic window openers on it. But yeah, what I'm doing now is I've just drained out my my nutrient tank here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up and work out how much it actually holds. Okay, so that's done. So 4 buckets, and there's 10 litres in each. So that's 40 litres of water in there. So I filled it up out of the tap. Long term, this is going to be actually filled with rainwater, so it's much better than tap water. But out of the tap, in this slightly contaminated container, it has got a parts per million of 106 and a pH of 5. Wait there a second. Give her a sec. Blimey, she's saying 7.3. So pH is 7.3 in the container. So yeah, there we go. Next job is to put some nutrients in it, which I've got here. So I'm using Dutch Pro. I was getting quite confused with which one to buy because there's so many different options on the internet, and then I ended up popping down to a local hydroponics store where I probably got hoodwinked into buying Dutch Pro because they got some kind of commission. I'm not sure. If anyone's got any ratings on what this stuff's like, then do let me know. But it must be all right because the containers it's in is even. They've even had them moulded with their logo in them, so they've spent some money on that. So they must be quite a professional company. Right then, first error encountered. I was being an idiot and not thinking, so I just put in the amount for 100 litres of water, not 40 litres of water. So now, it's not a precise science, I presume, but I'm just going to fill this up now, up to here, which is twice and a bit more than the level it was at lower. So with the container widens as it goes to the top. So with that height difference in water, I'm thinking it's going to be about 100 litres when it gets to the top. So that should account for it, plus the water that's in the buckets already. Because obviously they're going to be sitting with that much water in each bucket anyway. So once all that's diluted down, I imagine that'll be about right. Okay, so here's the tomatoes that I've forced under grow lights. These have been under grow lights pretty much 24 hours a day. You can see by the leaves on them that they're not looking very healthy. But these are just 3 tomatoes. I just had some seeds lying around, so I thought I'll start these off to just give them a go. And then these have been planted in some very light mix of vermiculite and clay balls and perlite. So one good thing about the grow lights is that normally the roots, the plants look poorly, but the root systems are normally amazing on them. Yeah, and this one isn't any different. Look at that. Really nice root system on that. So there's no soil on that at all, really. I'll give it a wash off just in case. And then these have been planted in some cocoa core expanding things. So yeah, that one's come out okay. Stick its tag with it. God, it smells so potent. Smells really strong of like a fresh tomato, that does. To be honest with you, I need to start getting my proper tomatoes started. I just can't decide whether to start them under grow lights or whether to start them normally. I experimented last year with grow lights, just because I was having real trouble getting chilies started, and I read online that it was quite a good idea to get them started in underneath grow lights, and I've got to admit, I'm extremely impressed with the results you can get. I've got some sweet peas under there now that have only been under there a week, and they look like, if I'd started them in the greenhouse, you would have guessed that they were about a month or two old. The sweet peas, I should have brought them up really to show, but they must be about that tall already. Really healthy, really good growth. But then you get other things that, like flowers, for example. I've tried to start flowers under it. You know, like when I say flowers, I mean, like, you know, cut flowers, and they just do not do well at all underneath them. So there we go. Anyway, right, try and get some of this shit off my hands. Right, let's get these in. So this is where I find that it'll just fit through. That's absolutely fine. So let's try and stick this on tripod. Try and balance it over the what are they? Sunflowers. So an orange berry. Let's start with an orange berry one. Please, this is the first time I've ever planted a plant hydroponically, so please tell me if I'm being an absolute fool. Give me some advice here. Put it in first. Let's try and get these water roots down. Through, arrange the pipe, and yeah, there we go. Right, that should be good to go. Right, I won't bore you with me planting the other three. Alright, there we are. Job's done. You can see they're in there. And then we've got the nutrient flow just on top there of each of them. So yeah, we'll see how these get on. The only concern I do have is I'm actually quite confident that they'll be alright. If it wasn't for the fact that they've been grown indoors up until this point, they haven't really been hardened off. And it does seem to get a little bit cold still at night. This one's a little bit, there we are, prop it up a bit more. So I haven't got a heater in this greenhouse because it's quite big. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some bubble wrap around them, just to keep them a little bit more toasty and keep any frost that might come on away. Although, to be honest with you now, the hard frost should have gone, so the frost shouldn't really get into this greenhouse. But famous last words, eh? So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll come back in a week, and I'll let everyone know how they've got on. 50-50 whether they'll live or die. Like I say, even if they do live, I'm not going to keep them anyway. I'm going to bin them and start off with fresh ones, I think, unless they start doing incredibly well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Cheers, bye. Bye, bye, bye.